Hello everyone, September here. Welcome to our July monthly spread. I'm quite excited, as I usually am, when starting a new theme. The theme is fruit and felines, and my quote turned out to be a scene from The Lord of the Rings, Two Towers. So I'll start off. Sam says, "It's all wrong. By rights we shouldn't even be here. But we are. It's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo, the ones that really mattered. Full of darkness and danger they were, and sometimes you didn't want to know the end, because how could the end be happy? How could the world go back to the way it was when so much bad happened? But in the end, it's only a passing thing. This shadow, even darkness must pass. A new day will come, and when the sun shines, it will shine out the clearer. Those were the stories that stayed with you, that meant something, even if you were too small to understand why. But I think, Mr. Frodo, I do understand. I know now. Folk in those stories had lots of chances of turning back, only they didn't, because they were holding on to something." And Frodo says, "What are we holding on to, Sam?" And Sam says, "That there's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for." And here I decided, instead of putting the calendar where I usually do, I would just make a miniature calendar to put on the cover spread. Not really cover page because it's multiple pages, but it works. I've seen other people do 2 pages for cover. Oh, and here I tried to make an organizational system so I could still kind of see certain events on the calendar. So I did a color code for just the different systems, and I'll put a dot for the different colors on the days that it correlates with. The categories are holidays, birthdays, medical, social, and money related. But underneath I do have space where I can write the specific events or things that are happening on the different days. Most of the quotes that I used for the monthly spreads on here were from J.R.R. Tolkien in some form or fashion, whether from his books or from the movies or from C.S. Lewis as well, of course. C.S. Lewis had to make an appearance, but I really like those guys. And yeah, they've got some good things to say, so I included them. I hope you enjoy them. So here you'll see I'm writing out 3 different words: peace, clarity, and intention. And those happen to be the 3 words that were important to me this year, at the beginning of the year, that I chose, which is interesting considering the year we've had so far. I wanted my words and actions to lead to peace and to clarity, and I wanted to act out of intention. And it's just interesting because there seems to be a definite lack of peace and a definite lack of clarity in our world right now. And it's just an interesting time. So all the more reason that I need to focus on peace and clarity and intention right now. You can see that I've moved on to the trackers page, as well as kind of the miscellaneous page, which is the other page, which I'll talk more about in a moment. And just doing a little vine doodle. When in doubt, do a little vine doodle or a squiggly doodle. It's a great place to start. It's pretty simple and easy to do. I don't know about you, but where I live, the construction people have taken full advantage of our current times and circumstances. There's construction all over the place. It's kind of crazy. And one of the streets that I've gone to quite a bit is now a one-way street, which is interesting. A few friends of mine and I were sitting out in front of this restaurant watching the cars go by, and every now and then you get that one person who's going the wrong way on the one-way street. So that was fun. We clapped for the people who were driving the right way and then yelled at the people that were going the wrong way. And then one of us was like, is this what we're going to be like when we're old? It was pretty funny. As you can see, I've drawn out my trackers. It's the same every time, pretty much. I think I took one or two things off of this trackers page, but I added on to another trackers page, which will be a little bit later on. And here is another quote from The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Aragorn says, "What do you fear, lady?" "A cage," Eowyn says. "To stay behind bars until use and old age accept them, and all chance of doing great deeds is gone beyond recall or desire." When I first saw that movie and heard that line, I thought, well, that was an interesting line, but it didn't really hit me until I got older, and I'm like, I feel that. I feel it. I want to lead a life that makes a difference. When in doubt, use a potted plant sticker. And here I am moving on to, I don't know what you'd call this page, because it used to be the calendar page, but I moved the calendar page to the cover page. So who knows? This is like the miscellaneous page, I guess. And I'm writing out goals, and I'm writing out high frequency tasks and a to-do list. And then, of course, I got a cute picture of a kitty. Don't forget to squeeze the day. Yeah, it's so witty. Not cheesy at all. And then that other sticker, the orange one, says everything is going as planned. Kind of. So the plan is to post this video and then hopefully a day or two after post part 2 of the monthly spread. I'm not sure that I'll be doing a weekly spread video this week. We'll see. I have this one video that I've been really wanting to get up, but I've been having, as I said earlier, some technical difficulties, which hopefully are over now, and I will be free of this, and everything's going to be great. But yeah, everything's kind of up in the air after part 2 of the monthly spread. But I'm hoping that you enjoy it, because I'm really enjoying it. And then this quote is, I think, straight from J.R.R. Tolkien. I don't think it's from his books, but I could be wrong. It says, "It is the small, everyday deeds of ordinary folks that keep the darkness at bay. Small acts of kindness and love." And I know you were like, where's C.S. Lewis quotes? Where's the C.S. Lewis quote? Where is he? Where'd he go? Well, here it is, guys. "Isn't it funny how day by day nothing changes, but when you look back, everything is different?" And then here's a quote I found on writing. Write like it matters, and it will. From Libra Bray. I really liked that quote. Alright, so we're now moving on to my YouTube posts spread. And I'm starting off by putting in a couple boxes to just kind of keep track of my Instagram followers as well as people who are subscribing on YouTube. And I don't want to get really into checking numbers constantly, though sometimes that's hard to do. But I just put 3 different times a month to check. The 1st of the month, the 15th, and the 31st. I really like to play around with contrasting fonts. It's just fun to look at, makes things interesting. And here I'm writing out the log where I can keep track of the specific dates of when I plan, record, edit, and post. And then I have a section in the middle where I put the titles. And then on the right hand side, I didn't really label it. I just figured I'll just put whatever. I might put what schedule I'm trying to keep in YouTube as far as posting. And I put, since the stickers, several of them are clear, I put them on pieces of paper that I would put in the notebook so that I could put it over stuff and you couldn't see through the sticker. And then the quote for this page is from C.S. Lewis. It says, "There are far better things ahead than any we leave behind." I hope you will stay tuned for part 2 of the July monthly spreads. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.